So today's video is going to be a little different from my usual format. I'm going to be taking you through a painting that I did recently, and I'm going to slow it down, take you through it in real time so you can see what actually goes into one of my paintings. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Shivani and I'm an artist and entrepreneur based in the sunny city of Chennai in the south of India. Through my YouTube channel, I create videos to help you improve your gouache painting skills and be a more productive creative business owner. So recently, I was creating an illustration inspired by a photographer called Christine. I'm attaching a screenshot of the original picture here on the screen. And once I saw that picture, I just really wanted to paint it, and I've been telling you recently that I've been working with a sketchbook. I'm using it as a space for exploration and to try out new things and improve my techniques as well in the process. So I saw this picture and I loved it so much. It's this bunch of tulips and the colors are just gorgeous. So I wanted to paint it, and I had been sharing my process. It took me about 8 1-hour sittings, I think, to complete the entire piece. And I had been sharing my journey on my Instagram stories. By the way, follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. And people were responding to it really well. So I decided, like when I was in the last stretch of the painting, I think I had 3 or 4 tulip buds left to complete. I decided to record it, and that's what today's video is. So it's not a tutorial per se. It's just going to be a real-time painting video. It's a lot longer than my usual video content to show you what really goes into this. And I'm also going to, before I start painting, tell you a little bit about the colors I'm using and how I was able to create this entire painting with just a limited set of colors. So let's dive straight into it. Okay, so before I start painting, I just want to set the context a bit. This is a composition, as I mentioned, by a photographer / author named Christine. I'm pulling up the image on the screen once again for you to refer to. All of these are parrot tulips, and they have these beautiful fringed or ruffled edges, and the petals themselves look like they've been painted by nature. So it's an artist's dream to be able to paint these. And I knew it would be challenging to paint them, so I just wanted to try it out first, and that's what I painted here on the left. I referred to a book called The Book of Flowers, and one of the pages had this tulip illustration, so I just looked at that and did a small trial before I went into creating this larger piece. I also wanted to tell you about the colors that I used for this painting. Believe it or not, this entire painting was created using only these 5 tubes of paint. So I have 2 shades of red, primary red and spectrum red. Every primary color basically has some cooler hues and some warmer hues. So primary red is a cooler hue with a purple bias. So it creates really bright and gorgeous purple mixes. And then we have spectrum red, which has an orange bias. So when I'm trying to form these peachy tones with slightly orange undertones, I pick spectrum red for it. And for these bright pink tones, I use primary red. As you can see here, this entire well on my palette just uses primary red, and I've only mixed permanent white with it to lighten it. Whereas in this well, I used spectrum red, and I also mixed it with permanent yellow deep to form these more peachy tones, and I use permanent white for that as well. The flowers have entirely been created with just these 4 colors and a bit of permanent green middle. So permanent green is the color opposite to red on the color wheel, which means that it's red's complementary color. And what that means when you work with the colors is that when you want to create deeper shades, like all of these areas of shadows on the petals, you can choose to mix the complementary tones. So I didn't use any black or brown tones to deepen my colors. I used green, which I have here mixed on the other side of the palette. I just use it with a bit of red to get a deeper hue for my shadows. And the leaves again just use permanent green middle, some permanent white and a little bit of yellow, which is already mixed on my palette. So yeah, you can create this entire painting using just these 5 tubes of paint. It's all a matter of fiddling around with your pigments, getting to know them and understanding how they interact with each other. And you can create an unlimited set of colors using just a limited palette. So now I just have these 3 tulip buds left to complete. I'm going to paint them in, and then I'll just need to finish up my leaves with some shading and detailing, and I'll be done with this painting. I hope you enjoy watching it, and I hope it's calming and relaxing for you to watch, and let's just get started. If you stuck around until the end, drop a tulip emoji in the comments so that I know, and let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see me paint in the future. I'd be happy to make videos on those as well. Like I mentioned, through my channel, I help you improve your skills as a gouache painter, and I also share a lot of tips about how to be a more productive creative entrepreneur. So if those are topics you're interested in, subscribe to my channel below. It would really help support me to produce more such content for you in the future. And for now, if you are interested in gouache and painting with gouache, I'm leaving a link in the description to a downloadable resource where I take you through 8 different things that you can paint with gouache. It's completely free, and I give you 17 bonus prompts. So it's 25 different ideas of things you can paint with gouache. I really think you'll find a lot of value in that. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out these 2 videos here. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.